Imagine buying meat from a shop or restaurant and having no idea where it came from. Now imagine authorities discovering more than 33 tons of suspected illegal meat during a major operation. 4 men have been arrested, and a criminal investigation is now underway. So, what happened? Why are officials investigating this meat? And what could this mean for the public? The main event was a large operation targeting suspected illegal meat. During the operation, authorities removed more than 33 tons of meat. That is an extremely large amount. To put it simply, 33 tons is equal to 33,000 kilograms. 4 men were also arrested as part of the operation. The arrests do not mean the men have been found guilty of a crime. Instead, they are part of an ongoing investigation. Authorities will now collect information and examine the evidence before deciding what happens next. Where did this meat come from, and was it handled legally? Officials are investigating the source of the meat and the way it was stored, moved, and possibly sold. Food businesses have to follow safety rules. These rules are designed to make sure food is safe for people to eat. For example, meat normally needs to be handled carefully and stored in suitable conditions. If rules are ignored, food could become unsafe. That is why authorities take suspected illegal food activity seriously. The meat removed during the operation will be checked as part of the investigation. Officials may examine where the products came from and how they were being handled. They will also look at records and other evidence connected to the investigation. The goal is to understand what happened and whether any laws were broken. This process can take time. Investigators need to carefully check the evidence before reaching conclusions. When food is sold legally, businesses must follow rules designed to protect customers. But if meat is being traded outside the proper system, authorities may not have the same level of control over it. That can create risks. It can also make it harder to know where the food came from or whether it was handled correctly. For ordinary shoppers, this is important because people expect the food they buy to be safe. Most food businesses have to spend money and time following safety rules. They may need suitable storage, proper records, inspections, and trained workers. Businesses that sell food illegally may avoid some of these costs. That can create an unfair situation for companies that follow the law. So, investigations like this are not only about protecting customers. They can also help protect legitimate businesses from unfair competition. 4 men have been arrested in connection with the case. But it is important to understand what an arrest means. An arrest is part of an investigation. It does not automatically mean someone is guilty. Investigators will continue examining the evidence. If there is enough evidence, further legal action may follow. Until the investigation is completed, it is important not to make assumptions about anyone involved. The investigation is still continuing. Authorities will examine the seized meat and gather more information. They may also look at how the products were stored, transported, and sold. The investigation could reveal more details about where the meat came from and who was involved. Further action could follow if investigators find evidence of offenses. For now, the main focus is finding out exactly what happened. When buying meat or other food products, people should use trusted businesses and pay attention to product information. If something looks unusual or seems unsafe, it is better to ask questions rather than take a risk. Consumers should also remember that food safety rules exist for a reason. They help protect people and make sure businesses follow the same basic standards.